part to the glaze and to this filling. So we're going to take one egg and we're going to separate it. You're just going to crack it, and the egg white is going to go into this first bowl, and save that egg yolk. Try not to let it run into the other ones. This one's a little broken. Okay, so the egg yolk is going to go straight into 2 tablespoons of milk. And this is going to be your egg wash for the pastry right before it goes into the oven. Pull this aside. We're going to take our egg white, put it straight into here. And again, add to this gooey madness. Get it all incorporated. This part is a little more sticky than before. Okay, and at this point, we're just going to add a ½ teaspoon of almond extract. And if you don't have almond extract, don't fret. This is just a little flavor enhancer. But I would not suggest using vanilla. You have it or you don't. Yeah, this stuff can get a little messy, so clean up all your stuff afterwards, and you'll be good. Alright, so you can smell the almond extract. It gives such a great aroma to the whole atmosphere. Alright, so I think we're done with this filling. I'm just going to clean up my hands. Okay, so I just set the oven to 400 degrees. And I lined 2 of my pans with parchment paper. That's going to help the pastry not stick to the pan. Okay, so I think it's been about 30 minutes, so I'm going to get my pastry out of the fridge. And it's ready to be rolled out. This is how it looks. So, the way that I make this recipe is I make 4 big pastries. So, just gonna cut it in 4. Okay. So this is a little different. Most things you roll out with flour, but I'm gonna roll it out with powdered sugar. You know, just to sweeten things up a little bit. Get that all over your board. Get it all over your rolling pin too, so it doesn't stick to your pastry. Okay, so we're going to take this, put it in a ball, roll it out. Be patient with these, they take time. And roll it out to like an oval, so it's going to be about, let's say, 5 inches wide, and I don't know, about like 10 inches. Uh-oh. So, about 1/8 or 1/10 of an inch thick. Okay. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our filling. Take about 1/4 of our filling. Put it smack down the middle. Take a good amount. Spread it out all the way down. Like I said before, don't be nervous about these chunks. You're going to want them for texture. Okay. Fold it over. You're going to go in. Press in. Going to take your knife, make 2 slits. This is going to let steam escape when it's baking. So we're going to take this, trays. Place it right onto our tray. There we go. Okay. Let's do another one. Make sure the powdered sugar is there. Take this and roll it out. Put this on the tray. Okay, so if you don't want to make 4 big pastries, you can always make miniature ones, like if you're catering a party or something. Okay, so you can take a little piece of your big chunk into a ball, put it around. Okay, roll it out. Make sure your piece is even. Okay, so you're going to take a little ball of this filling, put it right in your center, and just fold over your sides. Make sure nothing is leaking, because these ones can really bleed on the outside if you leave a little space. Okay, and just put this right onto your tray and bake it just as you would these. Okay, now we're going to use the egg wash. Remember that milk and the egg yolk that we had before? Mix it together with a fork so it's all incorporated. And you're going to take a brush and brush on this egg wash onto your pastries. Not too heavily though. Be careful. You want to get it all covered. Okay, now you're going to put these into your 400-degree oven. And these are going to go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, but make sure to watch them because they brown really easily. You know they're ready when they're nice, when they're slightly brown on top, and you're going to know when they're ready. They're going to look perfect. Alright, so these are right about to come out. They've been in for about 17 minutes. Okay, here they are. They're a nice golden brown color on top. That's when you know that they're ready. Okay. So, let's take one from each of these and plate. Number 2. Okay, so the way that I usually serve them is I take more powdered sugar, and you know, I just put it right over the top. A little more. Okay, just for some decorations, you're going to take sliced almonds. Put them right over the top. Okay, so now I have to try it.